Assalamu alaikum guys, I am Farhan Ali and today I am going to show you my semester project that is basically made using Android and backend as Java. So this app is related to real estate apps. What do you mean by real estate? A real estate app is an app where you are going to sell your properties or landed properties or something like that, land area. So this is the project I have made using Android and Java. The basic purpose of the project is promoting real estate apps in online world. As we see, we have many real estates in our areas, but they are not using online technologies. So this is a simple step to come on to help them to work online and get benefits of the technologies. So this was a little introduction of the project. So now we are going to see what we have made on this project. This is the main activity.java. This is basically the activity first view of the app. This is login. When you open this app, there will be a login page. Let us see our login page view. This is our login page view, our main activity view. When we open our page, we can log in or we can sign up. There is a sign up page. When you click on this button sign up, you will see another activity, that is a sign up activity. This is the sign up activity where I'm going to show you that this is an static app. This is not a dynamic app. I haven't used any databases for this. You can use any databases you want. You can use MySQL or SQLite or Firebase as well, but I haven't used any databases. This is an static app. I have used strings, email and password. So I will use these passwords and emails to log in, but you can use any databases so to make it a dynamic, and while signing up you can get the data of the user, and then user can log in using databases. But this is an static app I have made. So after login, when we logged in, we will see a next page, that is this page, a logo of the company and name, and then these 4 buttons: view gallery, our locations, testimonials, and contact us. In gallery we have pictures of our properties that have to be sold, and locations where our properties are located. Then testimonials are, you can say, summaries or proofs of the properties that you can see here. And then contact us. If you have liked any property, you can contact us for this, and we will get back to you. So this is after login page, and when we see the Java file of this after login page, what we are going to do, we have used Java as a backend to work on these buttons. When we click on these buttons, if we click on gallery, this will lead us to another activity, that is a gallery activity. And when we click on contact us, then this will lead us to another contact activity, and this is our gallery activity. When you click on gallery, you will see this kind of page, and this is also an static page. There is no any option for adding properties or pictures dynamically. Only admin can add pictures and remove pictures. So let us see the XML file of gallery. This is the gallery. It is an scrolling activity. You can scroll down and see more pictures and properties. Similarly, we have made our locations where our properties locations are situated. What we have done, we have used map using Google API. You can use Google API key to use Google Maps on your app. So for using maps on your project, you have to get a key from Google. This is known as API key, and you can use it here, and then you can use the locations. So I have given some locations that will be displayed on the locations activity. When we click our locations, then this will be shown. And then finally, testimonials and contact us. Let us see. This is the contact us page. You can contact us, and you can use databases to get this data from users as well. And then testimonials activity. This is the testimonials activity where properties, sanads or proofs are situated. Here you can add as many as you can. This is also an scrolling activity. Let us run this project one time. It is taking time, and sorry for that. So let us see Android manifest.xml till the program runs. And so here in Android manifest we have added some permissions when using locations API. This is internet and access network state and some other properties or permissions. So when we use locations, the app will ask user for these permissions, and then something like this. These are other activities. So our app is going to be launched. So this is the main activity of the app, that is login activity, and I'm going to enter the email as admin and password 123 because of a static app. There can't be any other email or password. You can use databases for this. And now if we see on view gallery, this is the view gallery. These are the pictures of the properties and address where these are located. This is an scrolling activity. You can add more. Let us see our locations. So this is the locations. There are 5 to 6 locations, but they are very near to each other. That's why it's showing 1 point, and it's not showing the complete maps as we see commonly on Google, because I have got API key from Google that haven't been verified yet by Google. So that's I think this can be the problem here. And if when API keys will be verified, we can see maps as common. So let us see our testimonials. This button is for testimonials. So this is testimonials. The testimonials is the sonnets or proofs of the properties. You can use your own pictures and other kind of details here in testimonials. And finally the contact us button. You can use databases to get that data from the users via in databases. So this was the app. That's all from my side. Thank you for watching. And in last I will post GitHub link below. You can download the project and you can use it as you want. Thank you.